Chapter 1 Review. A key terms. Absolute value. The absolute value of a number is its distance from zero on the number line. Additive identity. The number 0 is the additive identity because adding 0 to any number does not change its value. Additive inverse. The opposite of a number is its additive inverse. Coefficient. The coefficient of a term is the constant that multiplies the variable in a term. Complex fraction. A fraction in which the numerator or the denominator is a fraction is called a complex fraction. Composite number. A composite number is a counting number that is not prime. It has factors other than 1 and the number itself. Constant. A constant is a number whose value always stays the same. Denominator. In a fraction, written a over b, where b not equals 0, the denominator b is the number of equal parts the whole has been divided into. Divisible by a number. If a number, m, is a multiple of n, then m is divisible by n. Equation. An equation is two expressions connected by an equal sign. Equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions are fractions that have the same value. Evaluate an expression. To evaluate an expression means to find the value of the expression when the variables are replaced by a given number. Expression. An expression is a number, a variable, or a combination of numbers and variables, using operation symbols. Factors. If a dot b equals m, then a and b are factors of m. Fraction. A fraction is written a over b, where b not equals 0 and a is the numerator and b is the denominator. A fraction represents parts of a whole. Integers. The whole numbers and their opposites are called the integers. Irrational number. An irrational number is a number that cannot be written as the ratio of two integers. Its decimal form does not stop and does not repeat. Least common denominator. The least common denominator, LCD, of two fractions is the least common multiple, LCM, of their denominators. Least common multiple. The least common multiple, LCM, of two numbers is the smallest number that is a multiple of both numbers. Like terms. Terms that are either constants or have the same variables raised to the same powers are called like terms. Multiple of a number. A number is a multiple of n if it is the product of a counting number and n. Multiplicative identity. The number 1 is the multiplicative identity because multiplying 1 by any number does not change its value. Multiplicative inverse. The reciprocal of a number is its multiplicative inverse. Negative numbers. Numbers less than 0 are negative numbers. Numerator. In a fraction, written a over b, where b not equals 0, the numerator a indicates how many parts are included. Opposite. The opposite of a number is the number that is the same distance from 0 on the number line, but on the opposite side of 0. Order of operations. The order of operations are established guidelines for simplifying an expression. Percent. A percent is a ratio whose denominator is 100. Prime factorization. The prime factorization of a number is the product of prime numbers that equals the number. Prime number. A prime number is a counting number greater than 1, whose only factors are 1 and the number itself. Principal square root. The positive square root is called the principal square root. Rational number. A rational number is a number of the form p over q, where p and q are integers, and q not equals 0. Its decimal form stops or repeats. Real number. A real number is a number that is either rational or irrational. Reciprocal. The reciprocal of a fraction is found by inverting the fraction, placing the numerator in the denominator and the denominator in the numerator. Simplify an expression. To simplify an expression means to do all the math possible. Square of a number. If n squared equals m, then m is the square of n. Square root of a number. If n squared equals m, then n is a square root of m. Term. A term is a constant or the product of a constant and one or more variables. Variable. A variable is a letter that represents a number whose value may change.